Welcome back, everybody. So, episode 11, we are doing pretty good. Took a little bit of damage last episode, but not too worried about it. So, you may have noticed something different. These are no longer origin trees. They are, in fact, apple trees, or, well, oak trees. But oak trees have the benefit of dropping apples. So, I actually found out something interesting last night. I was, here pretty late. Whoa, King Slime, where? Alright. Let's hop into bed. Maybe the King Slime hasn't fallen yet. No. Did it die? I don't think they can die in the water. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, so I was here pretty late last night, and this is why. Ta-da! But I was watching Flutterer stream, and she plays Ultra Hard Survival 2. And the neat thing about Ultra Hard Survival 2 is it uses biomes plenty. And she explained that this is actually a very unique and cheaty biome. And I will show you guys why. That's right. You don't need to have water nearby to plant these things. And I think this goes for almost everything. The other thing you don't need is tilled ground. I did not know this when I decided to settle here. I decided to settle here just because I thought it was a neat, bright green, neon-looking biome. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, so we can just, I mean, we don't need to be near water. Obviously, I'm going to put this near water just so it's kind of out of the way. But we don't even need to till the ground. So we can just have stuff growing. This does not work with everything. Most of the vanilla plants and stuff like that do work. But the seeds, I don't think work. Like this raspberry seed. Yeah, it doesn't know that it should be able to plant on this. So let's put that in there. So I did a little bit of organization, just trying to clean things up and get ready for this episode. Clearly this is going to be another episode for building, but we have a bit of a higher priority, is I am almost out of snowballs. Yes, indeed. So what I am going to do is I'm going to make a very, very simple, here's the snow we set aside, and somewhere around here, pumpkins, there we go. I'm going to make a very simple and easy to use snow farm simply by letting 2 snowmen exist down here. We'll trap them in and such later, but for now, this works. They won't be able to get out because of the too high walkway, or the too high steps, but we can double jump. Same thing with our chicken pen over there because all of our sheep died. So I can double jump, I can go down there and get this whenever I need to. So I think that's a fairly good and simple design for now. Let's try and organize stuff as I go along now. I'm going to take those out of there. Yeah, you know, lignite can go in there. I'll even put a piece of dirt in there. Blue slimy stuff can go in there. So yeah, we have two goals for today. First, I would like to stop bleeding all over the place. That means we're going to have to do a trip to the upper reaches. This makes me a little nervous because that is the general direction I went in when I crashed. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, I am also an expert with my hatchet now. I've chopped down so many trees. Switching over to oaks does have a downside to it. You'll see 56, still 56. Oaks only get, or you don't get any XP for breaking these leaves like you did the origin leaves. So that's a little bit of a sad face. I'm not sure why these don't grow. The amount of bone meal I chucked at that thing, it should have grown. That's all I can say. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I also don't know why I have so much of the sugar cane planted. It grows really slow, so I feel like I should have a bunch of it planted, you know? Alright, so for a trip, oops, about halfway through day, we're going to be taking our bed. That'll make things easier. We're also going to take quite a bit of this. So each one of these will break into 4. So each one of these would be 64 planks. I think that's more than enough to get us up into there. But if you guys will excuse me for a moment, I am going to save my world as it is right now, just in case we do crash when we start walking in that direction. So I will be right back. Alrighty guys, so slightly encumbered. We got a save of the world. Required me to restart my freaking computer. Whoa. Looks like a big tree grew. Okay, so I know it's over here, even if it's not showing itself to us right now. Oh, that's not gonna be enough food. What the heck am I thinking? And let's turn dodging back off again. Oh, free hits. Swimming does take a bit out of you, look at that. Okay, so we're going to go with a little bit of a combo food here. We'll go with the blackberry morsels, and we're also going to take some persimmons. You know, I think we'll just take those. Looks pretty good. Let's cook these up. Very well. Freeze and stir. Drop off those. Alright, now we're good. Just munch on a couple of these. Got our bed, the sun's down over there. We'll probably sleep en route over here somewhere. There we go. Oh, good to know. A little bit of coal there. Oh, and a little bit of clay. Nice. Alright, we're heading off towards the danger zone. Yeah, but I want that gold, so I want to stop bleeding. We got enough apples now. I need to stop jumping. It's going to be a lot of jumping to get up to the town up there. Keeping an eye out for like thorny bushes and dead sticks and dead twigs and the ever annoying poison ivy. Huh. Bamboo. Wasn't the last village above some bamboo? Well, here we are. It's a good thing I did save the world. So this area is off limits to us. As soon as we walked right about under there, bam, gone. That would make me believe something in this area is horribly, horribly wrong. Maybe like something right there. Yeah, so, not going to be able to restore my health for a little bit, guys. That's pretty much the only source of gold that I had, that I was aware of. Let's get to work on our palisades. Okay, if somebody can tell me what makes that appear right there every time I hit M, I would really appreciate it, because that annoys me to no end. I would love to get rid of that. Rah. Okay. So yeah, but... No! Stupid lagginess. Damn it. Maybe I'll make a more proper pig pen. Or, well, chicken pen. But for now, we can use this to... Okay, the music is freaking me out a little bit. No. There we go, let's get that bottom branch off again. That's an interesting question. Yep, that's fine. So this is a very expensive use of this, and I'm already thinking it's a bad idea, because we will need to do at least that. These, they're just one block tall. You can hop right on top of them. Look at that, that was like 6 stacks of wood. Oh. Is this raising my... Yep. Nice. Oh, come back here. Whoop. Ignore that message. Or that sound. Ooh, I was really looking forward to a golden apple today. Put in the time, I got all the wood. That's supposed to be rewarded, damn it. Stupid glitchy bug. Stupid glitchy thing. The reason these things fly is actually a vanilla bug. They start in the block where they are, but since there's something already there, they're going to be flung as if they were inside of a solid block, because technically they are. It's kind of annoying. I think people would fix it by now if they were making blocks like this that are multi-part. They would be able to just select a empty air block next to them and drop the piece there, maybe? You know, override the functionality that way. And nighttime is a-comin'. This is kind of the downside of making your mod compatible with every other mod out there, and some things you just can't do right, maybe. Limited to the failings inherent in the system. Okay, my highly encumbered self is going to slowly waddle over to my bed, which is on me, and I could just sleep at any time I wanted to. Okay, so let's put... That's not the right chest. Let's put those back. Let's go to a crafting table over here. What? Grumble, grumble. How dare they change the recipe for no good reason. In here. Over there. And I'm sure everybody in the video will say that same thing to you. Here we go. Alright, so we're just going to outline our island with these for now. These should be enough to keep most, oh, there's a slime down there. What the? Oh, okay. These should be enough to keep most things out. Oh, man, my freaking dodge thing. Yeah, that turns on every single time you come back to this game. It's not a setting that's saved between plays for some reason. So I'm sure people playing along have already realized that, but if I'm tempting other people to get into this, please be aware that you need to turn off the dodging every single freaking time. See, that made the wood go a lot further. Let's just load on down. We still got plenty of sticks. Oh, why hello! How are you, snowman? So we got 32. Oh, wait, we need to do that first. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, done. There we go. And some more. And one less set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. Oh wow, I'm greatly encumbered with all this on me. Let's drop that off. See, it still says greatly encumbered, but it does seem to scale the speed. I'm still able to move around. The other neat thing about using the fences like this, though, is that we will be able to... And I know I need to redo the lighting, guys, after I figure this out. Oh, come on, I just want my torch back. Water does not have enough friction. It should slow these things down a lot faster. Like, a lot faster. Oh, look at that. It's going to be a nice square block there. We'll figure out something. You know, inventory tweaks does not seem to like to grab these things as often as I think they should. And that's one of the benefits of using inventory tweaks, is I don't have to constantly refill. You know what? We'll go around that side. There we go. Now, the plan for me is that I'll be able to still hop up here, double jump, get on top, and then inside. So I think that that'll work out pretty well. And this was why I redid my garden to be one away. Oh, raspberries, yay! And we'll actually probably redo this a little bit over here, maybe add in a little bit more dirt to give us more padding. Even the one away is, yeah, see that? Like that there. And we gotta do it again here. But this does, in theory, mean we could let our chicken and livestock roam free. Bink, bink, bink. No! Damn it, juicer. So this is our start of a temporary safety net. You know, I've thought about going over and talking to the villagers and seeing if I couldn't get some of the guards to come over and protect me. Maybe make them a new home on the island here. And I think, yep, look at that. We have just, well, not just enough. We have a few extra. But we have enough. That is key. Alright, F7. We took down 5 torches. That gave us a little bit of a danger zone. And over here, let's check the back. Alright, I think that should be it. I don't think we disrupted anything else. Yep, very nice. Alright. Those guys are still pretty good right there. And if we go over to our food-ish type chest. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's do a little bit of farming here. Let's get a couple more seeds. Whoa. My guess is that bone meal is 100% disabled. Alright, so no farming. It works on normal trees. It works on oak trees. It just does not apparently work on anything else. Man, what is it with me and my plans for things to do today and then just not working out? That's another thing I expected to have a little bit of time to put into. And just... Alright, there's confirmation that the little slimes don't damage you. They just annoy the frig out of you. And I'd love to know how you even got here, you stupid little slime. Can they jump over 1.5? Do I actually need to do another round? I think before I did another round, I would just assume general safety and assume general safety and then just go and start working on my actual walls. But here we go. We're heading into an evening. Let's see how my defenses hold. Let's get a little bit of food done. Yeah. We will have to be aware of skeletons. There's still going to be a bit of an issue. I'm just so disappointed I can't go anywhere near that town to go and get gold. So we're going to have to start exploring in other directions, or we're going to have to start making a mine. And honestly, I'm thinking it might be mine time. Something that we carve out carefully and easily on our own. You know, oh, and another slime. This is kind of... I would like to actually see one jump over. I don't think they can technically land on my island, but I would definitely like to see one try and jump over. Oh, oh. This was almost a bad night. Actually, I'm going to get rid of all of these that are on. Let's put them all down below. No, torch. Ah. Oh, look, our carrot's growing a little bit. Yay. I don't think you can make a carrot juice smoothie. I know you can make carrot juice, though. Yeah, let's put this one down below. And that one down below. Okay, okay, here we go. It is nighttime. Well, it is evening. The sun is coming down. Whew. Yeah. Need to make sure I have quick fleeing capabilities. So I chopped down all the low leaves in here. You guys saw how handy this was in fighting the king slime. So that's why I keep this here. This is a fairly good safety area, as things have to take very defined paths to get through there. And there we go. It is dark enough to spawn creatures. Let's turn off that display so it doesn't look like the ground is glowing. This might be our first night. And you know, I was going to kind of start digging the mine, I guess, but that wouldn't be a real good test to see how our defenses hold. Here comes something. Look at that. Hey buddy, you want to hop in some lava, right? You don't want to come over here. Lava. There's another one. They smell the blood. Oh, I will even get my right. Yeah. The backward motion. See how slow I go backwards? I don't like that. I actually have Whoa. What? What the hell was that? Holy crap, what the hell was that? Alright. Just in time to see the slime fall. That looks like they cannot get in. Now clearly they can get close enough to hit me if I'm standing next to a fence. But I'm not all that fussed. Oh, there comes a skeleton. I also think this keeps everything far enough away from my bed where I'll be able to sleep no matter what. And in the interest of, you know, I think this is good enough of a test. They can't get in. I do know the skeleton will get up against the fence and just be annoying as heck. So we're just going to go to sleep. We don't have a bow yet. You know, maybe that's something we should remedy. Yeah, that's right. If you want to get in here, you're going to burn. But every time I smack you, I get some XP. Oh yeah, so I did level this up. It gave me beheading. That's kind of cool. Oh man. So just, I don't know guys, this is kind of the end of the episode and I just have to say I am fairly disappointed with it. Didn't get to do anything I really wanted to. All we did was build a fence and show you that origin grass can be used like farmland without the need for water. You know, I guess that's kind of neat, but not worth an entire episode. So anywho, thank you for joining me. Sorry for the lameness of this episode. I was expecting fun and adventure, finally seeing what's up on the island up there, but now I guess we know it's officially off limits. And I'm going to need to find another source of gold. So I think next time we're going to start working on a mine shaft. Or maybe a little exploration. That's also fun. Come here, you bastard. Whoa, crap, crap, crap. Sidestepping, sidestepping. Sidestep keeps their reach on my side. Alright, that was, that was good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, not entirely safe. I'd love to see where that guy got on. How he got through here. Came from this direction. I don't think they could have gotten up and under. Whew. Alright. A little bit of an interesting ending, I suppose. Anywho, thanks again for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next episode. Want to say goodbye, Cricus?
Bye.